Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to do a video on how to get Mario Kart for your Minecraft server. This is another minigame and it's really cool. So you'll need this plugin and two other plugins are required that you need to get. So come look in the description, go ahead and download the Mario Kart plugin first. And click download and you'll download the jar. So in the description I have the two other links. Go ahead and download UCars, you'll need that to drive. So yeah, there you go. And protocol lib, you'll need that too. If you don't have these three plugins, it's not going to work. So once you have all three of those, just drag them into your plugins folder. Like that. Alright, so we got all three. You can go ahead and go back to the Mario Kart page, get any permissions that you need. Once you get your permissions, or if you just want to go ahead and start your server, start up your server. Alright, and if you scroll down, you'll also see the link to a resource pack that makes Mario Kart plugin even funner. I recommend getting that. Alright guys, so once you're on your Minecraft server, you'll need to create a track. The track is for the game, the Mario Kart plugin, and you'll also need a lobby. The lobby's where your players are going to wait before the game starts. So yeah, once you got your track, I've indicated where the starting line is going to be, so you guys might want to do that too, and it'll help once we do the commands. So yeah, once you have your track and once you have your lobby, then you're ready for the commands. So type /MRA create and then the name of the track that you want to call it. So I'm just going to call mine Red Race. Be creative, think of a name, and after that you're going to type the amount of laps. So I want my track to have 3 laps. Alright, so now we need the wand, which is a stick. So get a stick out, and once you have your stick, just go into creative mode, pop a stick out, or if you have essentials you can spawn a stick. Just get a stick, guys. Alright, so once you have your stick, stand in your lobby and right click anywhere. Alright, so now we need to go to the track exit. I have my track exit outside because this is going to be the place where the players go to once the game is over. So yeah, just stand anywhere and click, right click. So now we are going to stand where you want a car to start the race. So this is going to be where all the cars are set up once the race is about to begin. They're going to be in their little positions and getting ready for the green light to go. So yeah, I'm going to have my cars lined up behind the finish line. But you don't right click with your wand. Make sure you just have your hand out and you right click in the positions that you want your cars. So I'm just going to have my cars like that right there in a line. And I only want 5, but you can have up to as many as you want. And that's going to be the max amount of players for that track. Alright, so once you're done with that, you right click the wand to finish. So go back to your wand, just right click. Alright, so now you're going to have to stand at each checkpoint along the track and right click without the wand again. So you need at least 3 checkpoints. I've split them up and I've indicated with wool, but you don't need wool, you just need to kind of evenly split them across the track. So it can be anywhere, alright, so right click without the wand. There you go, first checkpoint. Now go to your next checkpoint that you want to set up and right click again. Okay, go to your last one, or you can have more than 3, you just need at least 3. And right click. So there we go. Make sure they don't overlap either, and right click with your wand once you're done. Okay, so the last part is stand at one end of the start finish line, right click. I'll show you what I mean. So you right click from this end to the right end, because this is N1. That's N2. So right click, and this is why I said you might want to indicate your finish line. And bam, we're finally done. It might have seemed complicated, but yeah, we got it done now. So congratulations. Alright, so now we're going to set up the signs real quick and you're good to go. Alright, so the first sign, go ahead and get your signs out and toss them sticks. Okay, so place down your first sign. This is the Q sign. So once a player joins, they'll be added to the queue, and this will show it. So in brackets, type Mario Kart. Make sure the M and the K are capitalized. Put it in brackets, and second line is gonna say queues, and then the track name is for the third line, Red Race. Alright, and you type yours, not mine, and you hit done. Alright, so that's the queue sign. That's not really an important sign, but this one is important. This is the join sign that players can click to join the game. Okay, and correction, you actually don't have to capitalize the K, but it doesn't really matter. So you type in Mario Kart in brackets for the first line. Second line you type join. The third line you type the track name again. So Red Race for me, and then you hit done. So now they can right click and join. So that's for the race, but they also, what this plugin allows is a time trial. So pretty sure most of you know what a time trial is. Again, you just put Mario Kart in brackets for the first line, join for the second, and then name, or you can just do an auto time trial. So I'm just going to do an auto time trial, or you can type your track name and hit done. There we go. Alright, so the next sign is the list. Okay, so for all these signs you can pretty much now tell that the first line is going to have Mario Kart in bracket. And then list is on the second line. And there we go, it's going to list the tracks. And now for the last sign is the leave sign. You'll want to actually place this in your lobby. So anywhere, because once they click the join sign, then they'll be sent here, but if they want to leave, you're going to have a sign for them to get out. Alright, so Mario Kart in brackets, now leave for the second one. Now they can click to leave. Okay, so we're almost done. Now we're going to talk about power-ups. Power-ups, you know, when you're driving your little Mario Kart and you're racing and these little blocks are floating and they give you a special ability. Those are what I'm talking about. Alright, so for the power-ups, it's kind of weird, but what you need to do is you need to create a 2x2 hole, and inside of that hole you need to create a 1x1. So what I mean by that is, you know, here's your track, you break 4 blocks and then you break 1, just like that. And then you're going to get your sign out, right click, now type Mario Kart, and on the second line you're going to type items. Okay, bam, 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 right there. So that was pretty cool. I actually didn't expect that to happen. So yeah, they'll drive by, hit the power up, and you just do that for as many power ups as you want. For myself, I'm gonna place another one for you guys, real quick. So yeah, and that is freaking awesome. So yeah, if you like this plugin, give it a thumbs up. I'm done for this tutorial today. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace out and subscribe.